Hey Gemini, thanks for stopping by Intuitive Tarot Therapy for your April 2022 reading. How you doing? Well, I'm Lady J, and I am so happy to be here reading for you once again. Happy spring, happy full moon to you. Shout out to all my subs. Hello, subs. I'm sending you love and appreciation. My heart beats for you. Do, 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 just like that. and then there's variations. Sometimes it quickens. All right. Well, thank you everyone for your views and your beautiful energy. This is a general reading. Take what resonates. Be sure to check out my other readings for your sun, your moon, Venus, rising placements for a full view of what's going on with you at this time, this beautiful springtime. And if you enjoy this content, please like and comment and share with others who could benefit from some love, insight, and connection. And when you interact with my channel and such, it really helps my new channel grow and blossom and continue to bring you this content. Yeah. So it's really, really important. I enjoy connecting with you, and it helps my readings guide toward you and your energy. So let's vibe, baby. Okay, so speaking of vibing, join me on Instagram. Fun, inspired posts and video uploads, along with tarot reading upload announcements. And I do pop in from time to time to do live free readings with you at intuitive_tarot_therapy. So come on by and join in on the high vibes and the fun. All right, for Gemini. I got listen on top too. All right, let's see what you got, baby. You got Valor. So perhaps there's some something you're getting ready to do, and you need maybe just a little encouragement that you're in the right place at the right time. So be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go. So when we set our mind on something that we want, that's different than what we have, or different than what we've ever had, or perhaps there's something we want to do again, and it takes a lot, focus and dedication. Usually it's a big move, and those big moves, the movement around making them is the ground is, the environment is very pivotal. So perhaps you make a plan and then kind of go, rethink it, and then make another plan and then rethink it. And then, but the thing is that too much of that, so pay attention to how long you're doing that. Looking at the pros and cons, and turning around and looking at it. Pay attention to how long you do that. It's good to do that, but then we need to put ourselves in the receptive mode to receive what we have been working out. And because we keep arranging it, we keep sending the order back. So it's like, okay, well, I started to make the whatever, and now you want the whatever else. So let's work on that. That's but you need to understand that you have inside you the gall, the gumption, the wherewithal, the fortitude to accomplish your dreams and your goals. But what's important, busybody Gemini, this light is really bright. I'm not really quite sure. I'm going to turn this down. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it's so bright. Rest. Take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. a lot of times, Geminis, you are doers. So you got a job, you hold down a gig, right? And then you have like the thing, your passion, and then a hobby. And then, you got a couple of different things that you like to put your time into. You like to stay busy. Your mind enjoys being occupied and going toward a goal. And so allow rest and relaxation and just kind of managing our monkey mind, doing things to quiet our monkey mind, can benefit us. So you gotta kind of, chill by surrendering to the process. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace, that unlocks the door to ease, flow. It's the key to flowing downstream, to swimming downstream. Surrender. You're not fighting the tide. You're not trying to be different. You're not trying, Okay, you have partnership. So many of you are in partnerships. Many of you desire a partnership. God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. And I think you enjoy the connection with people, and I think that you are well versed in the language of symbols and signs. So listen to what people are saying to you, or your significant other is saying to you, or the one in your head, the one, what are those? Let's say you're working on manifesting a partner. Imagine those sweet things that they say to you. Imagine how you want them to talk to you. But listen to people around you, and even the closest people to you, because they're your mirrors. They're perhaps pointing out things that your psyche's not picking up on. It could be someone else's behavior that you model. Don't know. Mindfulness. Manage your monkey mind. Manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words toward the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. We ignite that flow, that swimming downstream. You're floating downstream. You can swim. You can get that. You ever walked on one of those like conveyor belt deals, like escalators, but they don't escalate. They're just like elaters. The fast walk. Oh boy. Anyway, at the airport, yeah, it's like you can swim downstream. It'll get there a little faster, But I think the biggest clue and the biggest thing here is through all of that, check in, and connect with source, ask, believe, receive. Now, you're very logical, Gemini. It's not an automatic, simple task for you to embrace the promise of unknown. You're like, I need to see, I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, and I need to see evidence of this. I can't, it's not in my wheelhouse to just be like, oh yeah, I got that money coming in. Like, you don't do that. You manifest, you do your thing, you do your dance around it, and then, well, usually you do. So are you doing that now? If not, take this advice here. When we feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self, our higher self, Yeah. So I have some downloads for you. I was doing your premeditation, and so what came up was wanting and doing, like thinking about it and then doing the things that you need to do in order to get where you're trying to go. Busy and you like it. an overly occupied, an evenly occupied focus mind is a fruitful mind. But an overly occupied mind bear no fruit. You're busy just thinking. You're not walking your talk, right? So keep that in mind for some of you guys. Some of you all struggle with addiction, person, place, or thing. But your story is crazy and beautiful. You have a strong mind. You're strong and wise. There's what you're, I believe, at this point is self-mastery. I heard self-mastery is the largest thing I wrote down. But there's some distraction there. And some of you guys got sex, music, and romance. Sex, love, romance on your mind. I said, everybody, get on up. That's Prince, baby. Yeah. Solid. Solid as a rock. Yeah. Samson. What is it? Samson. What is it? Leave it down in the comments. I'd love to remember. I'd love to know, but I just can't. It'll come to me. It will. It probably will. and most importantly, we got shine here, baby. Step into the light. You are a gift to the world. So I feel like there's an ascension going on. I think that you are, and always be grateful. Well, it's kind of a given. But I think that you are, Gemini, going through an ascension. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Why don't you just turn that off? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you are working on ascension, and it's a ring. You are, okay, so happy pink full moon. This is a pink full moon, which is in Libra, which is all about balance. All about balance. And I think a lot of you Geminis are starting to feel the effects of that balance taking place. And so there's some time that you have that you could really benefit from utilizing in a spiritual way. There is a sexual practice of sustaining from masturbation, which allows you to harness your Kundalini energy in a way to produce momentum on a higher level, a quickening of your energy, and you can use that energy. Listen, I'm not versed in it. It's just what's coming to me to share with you. So that might resonate with some of you guys, where you are like abstaining from, doing that. Not necessarily with your partner, but like doing that and using that energy in that way, in an alchemical way. So check that out if you're interested. If not, I understand. But there's some time, if you can pick up on what I'm saying, there's some time that you can be utilizing to really, not necessarily do, but go inside and like practice some meditation, light your candles, be in the sound of the elements around you, rather than having on media. Try to not have media on all the time. It's really distracting, and it will inhibit your ability to be receptive to what is wanting to come in for you, Gemini. Okay? All right, let's, angels, spirits, guides, love ones on the other side. Ancestors, thank you for being with us today for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Let's pick up on Gemini's energies for the collective. Thank you. Thank you. For Gemini, thank you. Got Temperance there. So we're waiting on stuff. And so, yeah, there's some space there where you could really utilize your energy toward building the life of your dreams. Yeah, there's that Seven of Pentacles. You got the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Devil. So, you know, again, there's... So what I got in that download about struggling with addiction, there's something you're addicted to, person, place, or thing, and, you know, it's an unhealthy, toxic situation, like with the Devil, Capricorn energy, okay, Gemini, and there you are with the World. Gemini rules the world. So, that was in your past, and so you supplement that toxic addiction with something else, like working out, working on your car or your art, but balance, create balance. Perhaps create some time for something else to come in. That could be really beneficial for you and help you. So let's just start here down with the World. That's your energy here with Temperance that came out for you. Perhaps you're just feeling really antsy. Yeah, are you distracted? Are you focusing on the outcome? When we feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self. And here, yeah. Distracted? Are you distracted? Are you, not able to focus, finding it hard to focus? Well, this came out, and perhaps it's just kind of like the way you've kind of always been like that. But you're not allowing yourself to, be in the receptive mode to receive the things that you really want. I'm not saying that you haven't. I think that you are a master manifester, but when you fall, it's when you hit those walls where you feel like things should be moving but they're not. It's usually because you're too focused on it happening, rather than just knowing it's happening. And in the meantime, being prepared. Lincoln said, "Victory loves preparation." Was that Abraham Lincoln? Something like that. Okay, well, there's the Devil in reverse. So, get a hold of your demons. Get a hold of what ails you. If you haven't already, this is your advice from Spirit. Yeah, that's Capricorn energy, okay, Earth energy, Gemini. Perhaps that's significant to you. Yeah, you want that 10 of Pentacles. And that, once you conquer your demons, once you look at any out of balance behaviors or environments, that will create balance in your spiritual life, your, moving past pangs of your childhood. And balance with understanding yourself better and having a beautiful, well-rounded experience in life. This isn't like just, this is everything you've ever wanted. It is everything you've ever wanted, but it's a little less surface oriented. It's really about, how what's going on internally affects you externally. It shows up on the outside in reflection of what is going on inside with you. So that's the goal. The 10 of Pentacles. I love it. All right, let's go here. Get some clarification. Oh my goodness. Look at, oh my gosh. Gemini. Well, there's the Two of Swords. So there's some thinking. You're weighing some things out. And you're being called to be creative about it. Yeah. For your lover, for your family. Somebody you've known for a long time. I think you've been in a relationship for a long time with this person. You've known this person for a very long time. You got the Four of Wands there with the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. So you're contemplative on a relationship there. But there you are, Gemini. The Lover's card there. Okay. Well, what came out, darling? I love when Spirit does that. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. So you have the World here and Temperance here. Well, looky there. That's great. I love it when Spirit does that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and then next we have the Cancer energy, water energy, with the Chariot. So you are, using your muscle, working your mental muscle, overcoming toxicity and addiction and things that just are toxic for you, right? And moving into discipline. Work on your discipline by trying different modalities of integrating spirituality, right? It's not about religion, but if you're working to manifest things, what are you doing? You're working your mental, energetic vibe muscle, right? And so in turn becoming free. Hold on. I got this thing. Hold on one second. Okay. Workout. Thank you. All right. I took a screenshot of this. And it said, where are my screenshots? It says, inspiring quotes. The cause of freedom and the cause of peace are bound together, by Leon Blum. So that was very significant for me in your meditation. So you have liberation. So you put yourself in the receptive mode because there are no reins here. This is all done with your mind. The balance in this card is key and is important to the message. By sheer will, you're moving a stone carriage, being drawn by sphinxes who are polar opposites of each other, who are not engaging, and there are no reins. That's a strong muscle. Okay, now you have the Four of Swords, and that came out earlier. This is about you quieting your mind and meditating, using that Kundalini energy while you meditate. See where it takes your mind. See what opens up for you. Check it out. I want you to look that up. Wow. All right, and then we have the King of Discs. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Out here thriving. Stay on my grind. That's you, Gemini. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And then you remain there on the bottom. I love that. I'm so excited for you, Gemini. Gemini, I know, you can be pretty serious. You about that life. You got the call card, which is like the judgment card there. And you have the Four of Air. Okay? And that's the Four of Swords here. So lots of synchronicity already for you, Gemini. Thank you. Gemini. You got the World, okay? So there's something, a big ending and a big beginning. You are right there. You are at the precipice, okay, darling? We're almost to your birthday time. We got a little bit to go. We got the Hierophant, and what else we have? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, trust your gut. Be in that place of wonderment. Do you remember when you were a child before things got too serious? Do you remember that joy? Don't mourn that joy. Resonate with that joy. Discover that joy. Find that joy. Go peel away the layers of your childhood and just go. If you can you find one happy, glorious time? Not if it was ruined. Not that it was short-lived or not able to come often. Scarce. But just the joy. Close your eyes and just be in that. See if you can't find time to be in that, because that is key to your manifestation skills. Thank you. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, ancestors, angels, spirits, guides, loved ones on the other side. Thank you. There's that Eight of Air on the bottom that you have here. So any outdated thoughts, any fears, any, false evidence appearing as real, any anxieties, take a look at those. If you always did what you always do, if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got, right? So look at perhaps where you're limiting yourself, where you're blocking your blessings. Where could that be? Where do you say no? No, I don't want to. No, I'm not doing. No. Look at where you say that. Not to invalidate that, but look at where you say no and identify if it's a fear or a legitimate caution, like no, right? And if it's just a fear, listen, everything is a risk. So things can be risky. So yeah, it's legit, right? You're going to have a fear about it. But not everything is life-threatening. And can you see anywhere in your life where you think something is not, that is life-threatening, that isn't, or, crazier than it is? And maybe try it. Face some fears, because you have that valor, the first card that came out. Be courageous. Grace will follow you everywhere. Okay, and the Seven of Earth, like I said, I don't know if I said it out loud. I definitely said it in my meditation for you. Look at your harvest. What can you use? What do you want to throw away? What doesn't serve you anymore? This is the perfect time to do it with this full moon. Especially now. Spring, it's the pink full moon, man. A new spring is sprung. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Yeah. Thank you. There's a King of Air there on the bottom. Good old Gemini. Thank you. Okay. High Priestess again. Three of Fire. Yeah. Waiting for you ships to come on in. See the things that you've been working on start to appear and bud, like the seeds that you've planted. Yeah, there's the Strength card. The Leo energy. Page of Water. New love. Babies. Little chickies are being born now. Little turtles and babies being born. Young, gentle, fresh love being offered. Thank you. Thank you. Almost there. And there's Seven of Water. And the Eight of Wands. So there's momentum here. The Seven of Water is talking about all these options that you have. All these options that you have. And the Nine of Fire is about your passion. What lights you up. So Seven of Earth. Seven of Earth here. And the Tarot. Gorgeous card. So, opening to a new strategy. Being at a crossroads. A decision to be made. So, as I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same old song or change my tune. I am always free to go back and reimagine what I might co-create. If what I manifested doesn't serve me as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit that it is no longer for me. Whatever I choose to do, I am not afraid. I'm fearless to start over. I'm free of fear. And I'm able to start over, for I feel assured that Spirit will always support my highest good. And the Page of Water. So the Page of Water, open-heartedness, childlike innocence, and curiosity, like that high priestess I was telling you about. Beginning of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerful optimism. Yeah, be in that cheerful, happy place. Okay. Beginning of intimacy and relationships, playfulness, cheerful optimism. I open my heart fully, allowing myself to feel childlike wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me where I need to go. Love awaits. There's that partnership card there. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile, and I have on my dancing shoes. So you're ready to dance and play and get into some life, and I think relieving yourself of any of this toxicity and creating that momentum on that discipline and new venture gives you that childlike receptive energy that we were talking about getting into, right? And the Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is like the Nine of Wands, okay? So you're almost there. You're almost there as you're waiting impatiently. I love you, Gemini. Gemini, so serious. Okay, remember, ego is serious, boo. And fun keeps you young, so you got to choose. Right, there's a place, time and place for seriousness, but not an overabundance. I mean, really, it only serves what? It's setting a tone. To remain serious, you remain stuck. You remain in that vibe, and you can't get into a new vibe and understand and be receptive if you're serious, man. What I do, my ego, look, is who I am. No, who you are is limitless. Who you are is boundless, is free from the restraint of ego. The ego is 3D, man. The ego is here on earth. This tangible book. Your spirit is 5D and beyond. So remember, keep that in mind. I know, you be feeling yourself, and you have a right to. You're very good at what you do. You're very talented. You're a beautiful person inside and out. People just want to be around you. You have a magnetism. You love people, but you love your alone time, don't you? You think that you were an extrovert. Maybe a lot of you are omniverts, and you don't know it. And perhaps the introvert might be a little bit stronger. But anyway. All right, let me read this for y'all. Nine of Fire. Caution, uncertainty, reevaluating circumstances. So I need to stop, wait, collaborate, and listen. And look around me before proceeding further. My sense of uncertainty is my inner wisdom telling me to bring illumination to my situation, to allow insights to arise and to guide me before I take my next step. Questioning is good. You're apprehensive, right? That's that thing where you're just you get, look at here. We're ending and we're beginning. We have a whole new fresh start here. And then we come across here and it's like you won't, you're scared to go. So we have the Strength card. We have Valor. Courage, right? You gotta be free with wild abandon, like a child without a care in the world. So anyway, I will look carefully to see if a different path may be right for me at this point. Questioning is good. But you are like, don't take too long. You have that 7 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. So you're thinking. You think long, you think wrong, right? So make sure that you are. Do you want another one of these? Thank you. For Gemini, thank you. Keep hearing, we're here, we're here. Your ancestors are here. Your loved ones are here. They're so excited. They get so excited, you know, like, you know, I've been channeling for a long time, but it wasn't until 2020 that I actually started channeling for people, like, you know, and really investing a lot of energy and time into messages for people in my family and that I love and know. And so I think the one thing, and especially people that I know that have crossed over, it's a crazy story and I'll tell it to you sometime, but you know, just like in short, they get excited that they're like, wow, I didn't know you did that. You know, on the other side, they're like, oh, yo, I got to tell you something. You need to tell, yo, you know, so it happens like that. There are a lot of, why? There are a lot of, okay, I got you. There are a lot of medium type people or channelers that will say that to their clients. You know, they're just so excited that they all just start coming through, and it's like, slow your roll. But yeah, like your ancestors, your supporters, your cheerleaders on the other side are like, yay, we love you. Like, keep going. You got this. You know what I'm saying? It's really beautiful. So you got Come to the Edge. You got Between Worlds popping out. Happy, and why. So understanding your why. Thank you. Understanding your why you're doing something helps you stay focused on your goal. Come to the edge. That's that courage. It's a courage, valor card, man. You're at the right place at the right time. Truth be told, in reverse, a leg up, which was in reverse in the pack. Milk and honey on the bottom. Higher power, yin, and never-ending story for Gemini. Thank you. Okay. Listen, let me keep this for the end, okay? Make sure I remember that. See, let's start here. All right, truth be told, it's in reverse. Your truth be told messages are in reverse are your protection messages. That's what I meant to say that. Your messages, excuse me, bird candle at both ends, Gemini. You're tired. Rest. I heard somebody say, I'm tired because I smoked all that weed. Anyway, your truth be told message is in reverse. I'll read that first. That's your protective message. Beautiful. It's 14. It's number 5. That means change is coming through for you. Yeah, balance. This is Crystal Cola just came out. It says my mind and body are in balance. I'll leave. It's the first one here, so balance. All right, so I'll take that out later. I'll make sure to keep that for you. And 14, 5, 1 and 4 is 5 in numerology. And that's change, freedom. Okay. So, truth be told, I'm going to put it right here, right side up, so you can see the beautiful art, okay? The protection message, well, the essential message is like honesty. It's about honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. That's a big one, Gemini, for you, communication. Yeah. Okay, so where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. I think we were talking about that earlier, weren't we? This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. And even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future. What's that 10 of coins there, Gemini? Where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. So the whole sentence, I'll read it again. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose upon you. Set yourself free. Nothing nothing less than the truth is required now. So full disclosure and honesty, Gemini, is needed right now. The next card for you is Leg Up. Cute little polar bears. They're so flippin' cute. Okay. 34. 7. 7 is meaning, purpose, spirituality, the divine depth. It is 34, so let's go on over to 34. 34. Okay. Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. For all you couples out there, you've come to a point where going at it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey, because things are always working out for you, Gemini. Help comes to you in all of areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid, so freely given. And when you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So in your relationships are healthy, thrive. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is the time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You'll be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who's been where you want to go. Because I think you're moving in a really big direction. Yeah, if you get that little hunch, like, I want to ask. I want to ask somebody, see how they do. I want to see how they do it. Do it. Go ask. This is a time to be vulnerable. Speak about your needs. Okay. Trust. No, I already read that. Where am I? Sorry. Trust. Trust. Not something that really, comes easy for you. To help you get there, ask somebody that you know that's doing what you want to do. If you do, you'll receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown, and you're in a position where you just can't do it all yourself anymore, so you need to delegate, right? Okay, that's a really great place to be. It can be scary and daunting, but that's the next phase, Gemini. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps toward your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time, so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. That is gorgeous. I love that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Justice keeps popping up in your underlying messages. You have justice here, Libra energy. Okay, you have the Ace of Wands that's come out. I pulled some clarity cards on this leg up because this is, again, an entrepreneurial. I feel like it's entrepreneurial, business endeavor. You're partnering perhaps with someone, but these are like ideas. This is a leg up, like from Spirit's going to give you the clarity that you need, the creativity, the vision. Okay, there's the Chariot again with your, listen, Cancer energy. You might be partnering with a Cancer or water sign. You are putting your money where your mouth is. You are walking your talk. This is about something that you love to do. A honed craft, skill, art, trade that you could be apprenticing soon. Something that you really want to do. And although you're apprenticing, it's almost like I'm an apprentice and then I can like become a partner or something like that. But like you're bringing it into life, whatever it is. You know, because here's the King of Discs. Virgo energy, very meticulous. Specific, meticulous, organized, disciplined. Yeah, look. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, this is great. Okay, the next one. Never ending story. If this is number 37, it's number 10. It is the number of the beginning and the end. A cycle. Like the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So, never ending story. So this is Spirit just being really honest with you. You know, keeping it real with you. Not allowing you to BS yourself, you know, about some things. Okay, so this is about self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas, Gemini, because we just, you know, touched on that. So let's go a little deeper. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing, and of arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. Whether they were inflicted on you or they came from, you know what I mean? Like, it's all unnecessary. None of that is necessary, right? It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, you can't go there, you must not say that, don't do that, or else everything's going to come tumbling down. Today, know that none of that is actually really true. The sky is not falling. You know, the voice that you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned, programmed part of you that got stuck in a loop of a lie. And it wants to protect you. The need to be seen as a victim. You know, like, I need help. Help me. love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. While you're being apprehensive, don't block your blessing. From being your true self. It's preventing you from being your true self. You are not your story, Gemini. That internal dialogue is a little voice, your little fearful voice, small and vulnerable, but easily soothed. So that's where temperance comes in. And I know it's a challenge for you to be patient. You know, and you would say, I could almost hear you say, like, patient? I'm the king or queen of patient. I'm an expert in being patient. Are you? So just look at that, Gemini. I love you, Gemini. So sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, and not because of abuse or neglect or for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. So perhaps you were in a relationship and you were like all gung-ho, but the other person, like, for some reason just couldn't meet you at the mark, and that hurt you. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have the opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling you the old ones. So have compassion, love yourself for the parts of you that believe in those old, outdated, not helpful narratives, because they're not true and they never were. Now, in prosperity, fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment, Gemini. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours, or maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way? So you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself? Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial, did we start the reading that way? Financial insecurities, are they scaring you? And I think when you do have financial insecurity, like, I think it's cyclical, and when you do get there, like, you ain't having a great day. Like, it really freaks you out. And rightly so, most people. But Gemini, you're on a whole other level, right? You must learn to love yourself through your missteps and your sabotaging moments. We all self-sabotage. Spirit's just asking you, help them help you by working on those things. Criticism. What is it? Use constructive criticism. Use criticism constructively. Better yet, stop telling the same story altogether. Make up a new one. Focus not on your lack. Focus not on scarcity, what you don't have, why you don't have it, who stood in your way, who blocked you. No amount of telling that story is going to make you get it right or redo it or whatever it is you're trying to do. Soothe yourself. No, it is a never-ending story. So the universe loves you deeply. And I want to tell you that it will wait for you to figure it all out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. It's there for you. There are no guarantees in life. But diligence wins out before talent when talent is not diligent. Yin. It's a really great time for you to be in this yin energy. It's the number 2, and 2 is all about teamwork, relationships with yourself. You know, you have the lovers here, same 2 figures that are in the lovers and the devil card. You've got partnership here. Okay. So not only is it representing you, but it's representing what you're going through, your growth with yourself, you know. Alrighty, so 2 is diplomacy, cooperation, feminine. And so let this be, you know, an exercise. The feminine principle of receptivity. So this is not a time of calculated receptivity. Nope. I don't know where I got not. I don't know where I got not. I don't know. There's no not. Sorry, I made it up. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it pops up. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you eagerly study the actions of others and contemplate how they affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you will see quickly your dreams manifest. Let others take the lead right now in relationships. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, Gemini, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. And let people hang themselves. Give people enough rope. You will be pleasantly surprised. I know that went a little dark and then surprised. Sorry. You get it, though, Gemini, don't you? Yeah. So this is, you can be a little dark, can't you? This is a time, a little dark. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead, right? Get that mentor or just watch. Get some personal self-improvement literature or videos or inspiration. Observe their behavior, okay, and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a backseat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. And it's important that they feel they have power now. I just heard a motorcycle. One of you guys got a motorcycle? It's a beautiful, beautiful evening on the full moon to ride a motorcycle. I'll just say before I go forward, I'm not usually energetically, it's difficult for me to access and be in the flow of communication on a full moon. So I feel it very special for you, Gemini, that I'm doing this on a full moon. Happy full moon. But anyway, so yeah, motorcycle. Okay. Let others come to you. It's important that they, feel they have the power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form of what you want? How do you want to feel basking in your success? Remember, I was saying, go back to that place of just freedom and innocence before being jaded. Go to that essence and that beautiful, happy feeling. How do you feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect, Gemini. That's gorgeous. Yay, Gemini. Higher power. Number 4. I'll hold that up for you. Sorry. Higher power. There you go, baby. Gorgeous card. It's beautiful pastels for springtime. 4 is specific, meticulous goals. Having patience. Yeah. That is what it means. What it represents. Okay, conscious contact with a higher power. The presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others, Gemini. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. You are an extension of source energy, and at this time you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all, and how can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life, more wondrous than you could ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. It is time to address how much effort you give to yourself and your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that you feel is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there's a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. So that's the second time that we've heard that. Truth be told, let go of old resentment because it's keeping you bottled up and away from your true nature. The prosperity message, Gemini, is sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in. Yeah, feeling all creative. Just let it come on in, baby. And inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. See? When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. Let your higher power lead. Let go and let God, right? All those things. Say, Jesus, take the wheel. I don't even know that song. That's just what I heard. I mean, I've heard it before, but I've listened to it once. But it came out. So yeah, like that. So don't forget to give credit where credit is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you when this symbol appears. Beautiful message. All right, and I'm going to read this. And there's come to the edge. Courage. You're divinely guided. All right, 51. That's 6. That's the number love, baby. Love and compassion. Harmony, family, idealism. There's a little room for idealism in good old logical Gemini's mind. Don't you think? Yeah, we're living on the edge. There's happy under there. And that was on your underlying messages, so that's beautiful. I love it all. Okay, but we only have so much time in the day. We can't read all the cards right now. So let's take the ones that are apparent. Number 51. Okay. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. Yeah, see? When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment. Like the one I'm wearing today is a loose garment. Not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living, growing part of. All your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. Sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers. Ooh. Sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. Feel yourself. You know, we were talking about masturbation earlier. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying educate yourself on it. Perhaps there's something in there for you, or you might already be hip. But sensuality is different than sexuality, isn't it? Now, it can be a symbiotic relationship, and it can be quite liberating for you. So, feel the sensuality of it all, right? There's only one authentic you, Gemini. The perfect version of yourself is Spirit's emissary to the world. When you are aligned with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into the prosperity and the world, into prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Look for clues, right? Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. That is gorgeous. All right, let's get you out of here. Hopefully my battery will last. So come to the edge. Put yourself in, your surrender mode. Get some rest to muster up the courage and the signs and direction from Spirit. You're on your way, Gemini. You are going to get help where help is needed, but remember to ask. Remember to ask and be respectful around that. Don't, somebody gives you an inch, don't take a foot. Be appreciative and be full of gratitude around that. But you're headed, you have momentum there. And not that you would, just saying, just play it, be in balance here. This is a great time for that. All right. Yeah, that copper wanted to come out for you. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. All righty, Gemini, here we go. Copper. Yeah, copper. This is about money. This is about motivation and creativity. Be a clear conduit for messages and inspiration. Complete inventions, formulas, and creative works. Amplify courage and confidence. also help improve your circulation. Oh yeah, I said I was going to get that Chrysocolla for you. I am a conduit for goodness and prosperity. I receive inspiration and great wealth. Calico Pyrite is about health and wellness. It's going to help you support physical strength training, increase time in the sunlight for a healthy body, amplify physical movement to increase good health. The affirmation for Calico Pyrite is I am healthy and strong thanks to physical movement and exercise outdoors. I am a conduit for goodness and prosperity. I receive inspiration and great wealth. That's that again. And let me find this. I said I was going to read it for you, didn't I? Sorry. I'll find it. I'll find it for my beautiful, beautiful Gemini. You have green aventurine, fluorite, malachite, tourmalated quartz, rhodonite. Perhaps you have those in your collection. Here it is. No, that's lapis. Find a baby. It's all good. There's more to go around. Okay, here we go. Chrysocolla. Isn't that pretty? It's one of my most favorite stones. Okay, this is about health and wellness and well-being. It's going to help you reduce inflammation, release anger and resentment, heal old mental and emotional wounds, baby, improve inner peace, balance, mind, body, and emotions. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gemini, you are well on your way. I am so proud of you. I am just elated for your growth and your exploration and your expansion and your desire for expansion. It's really exciting and you're well on your way. You're accomplishing these things. You're really getting out ahead of it and being proactive and focused. And I am just so incredibly happy for you. I really feel that you're getting out of your own way. You know, you're going to meditate more. I want you to work on that. Giving you a little homework till we see you again in May, okay? Let's see how things work out for you. Well, I hope something in this reading is helpful for you. Thank you so much for your views, your likes, your comments, shares, and your beautiful energy and your generous support of my channel. If you are interested in a free personal reading from me, leave it down in the comments. And in a separate video, I'll announce the lucky subscriber. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed today. I appreciate you. This is my way of giving back. Follow on Instagram for future connection. Future further connection at intuitive_tarot_therapy. Always sending you love. Praying for blessings of health, wealth, and high vibes. Until next time, be well, be happy, be grateful. We'll see you soon, Gemini. Peace and love.